Hey guys, welcome to Tour Truck Tuesday. My name is Chris Trott. I work here at TaylorMade, Carlsbad, California. Usually out on the tour, servicing the game's greatest players for all their fitting needs. But this week, I'm here to help the slicers out there. Got a couple of tips and a couple of things that you can do with your TaylorMade flight control sleeve and your movable weights in the bottom of your sim that's gonna help you out. But let's talk technique first. Let's talk a few easy things. You'll see a lot out there to do with grip and how the grip sets up. I've covered it in another video about when you choose the perfect grip, but try to get your hands in its simplest form as neutral as you can. You see how my palms turn in? Try to put them on the golf club with the same amount of curve you have in. So don't manipulate your palms and put them like this, and don't grip it like this and change it up as if you're some sort of axe murderer. Let your hands just relax. Put them on the golf club so that the V shape here goes between chin and shoulder, and the same is for this V here. Plenty out there on the internet to find that. However, some other key things that I want you to do. Go to the range, put an alignment stick down. Please do that. Again, I've covered alignment sticks, but you must aim and know that you're aiming parallel to your target. My target here is the white post all the way at the end of the range. Just align to that. I'm not saying I'm going to reach it, but I'm saying that that's the line I want it to go on. After that, when you set up, look at tee height. These drivers that you've gone and spent the time and purchased, they have a center of gravity in them, okay? Obviously, sim, shape in motion, has this sim weight and bar inertia generator underneath, where the air comes over through the sole, passes the inertia generator. But the center of gravity is pulled deep and low. So what I want you to do, rather than trying to squeeze the ball out with a low tee, I want you to tee the ball up so you get it higher than the center of gravity of the driver. You offset the center of gravity. Meaning, if the ball is teed low, like this ball on the left, I'm more likely then as a player to get what's called steep. Steep is halfway down into the golf ball. We come steep and we try and dig it out. Bit like, I guess, a slap shot in hockey. Don't play hockey, so if I'm wrong with that one, apologies. But I don't want to see you steep on the golf ball with the tee nice and low, because it goes against the club. Then is going to squeeze the ball up the way it's designed, try and get it in the air, add spin, backspin, add side spin because you're squeezing it, and you'll see the ball go that way anyway. What I want you to do, if we remove this ball, I want you to get into this tee height, and you can see there that there's probably half of the ball over the top of the crown of the golf club. What that's going to do then, if I turn this way, I won't hit one. People at TaylorMade, don't be panicking, the office is that way. And then, if I've got the ball position nice and far forward, if you have the ball position back, that's also going to make it steep. So with the ball position just inside my left heel, left toe turned out slightly, so we can then turn our hips through. Now, it's going to allow me, when I turn my hips, the club is going to naturally shallow, go behind me, it's not going to steepen, and I'm going to hit the ball more on the way up. All great in theory, but we don't always do that. So what are the other things we can do at the range? Well, alignment stick here, I've got a second alignment stick. Move that slightly to the right, okay? Create that kind of angle. And if you like, you can move that, if you're confident enough, to this side of the ball. So now that's creating a visual path where I'm going to hit it. Because again, you slicers out there with the ball low, you're coming this way and your path is going across this way across the camera. It's called right to left, it's called steep. We want to see it coming inside and following this path, and we want to get you guys with the correct grip, hitting it what feels, feel versus real, out to the right, and then releasing the body and the forearms. You're not going like this and flipping at it, getting the club really high this way. We want to see you release the body. Remember I spoke about left toe out. Now it's important because that helps you to release the body and get the club releasing in the correct way to give you that nice draw shot. That's what we're aiming for. The next thing you can do, I've got a cell phone on the floor there. Don't do the cell phone in case you hit it. Don't advise that. You will have seen Vijay Singh, if you're really into your golf over the years, he places a water bottle down a lot. The idea is, with a water bottle, a head cover, anything like that, what we're then trying to do, and give yourself a bit of room, we're not on the PGA Tour yet, what I want you to do, that then is a visual aid to get the club as well, and it's also a physical one in case you hit it, to get the path of that golf club going inside, out to the right, and hitting yourself that nice peeling draw that we're all going to be looking for. There is another marker. Now the final piece that you won't see in most of these instructional videos, because that covers it. It gives you the visual, it gives you the physical, it gives you the physics behind the tee height, it gives you where to place the ball position, it gives you all the options. But you are still going to hit some slices because you have to make changes, and changes need to be grained in. So, to help us along with that, TaylorMade also has the movable weight. I talked about center of gravity before. If you plow that movable weight into the heel, that then is going to make the toe of the golf club lighter, which means it's going to be able to square up more. Always like to bring it back to simple tennis or terms like that. You know, a face of a tennis racket, if it's squaring up, the ball will go over the net and to the left. You can put curve on it. The other thing is this flight control sleeve also changes what's deemed as face angle, okay? Face angle is how the blade is in relation to our target. If I remove loft, so I turn it from standard and go towards lower, the blade will go open. If I add loft, the blade will go closed. Face and loft is everything in the golf swing. It's as simple as that. Path is important, it's critical as well, but face and loft is huge. So I would say to you guys, if you can play the face in a higher setting, move it to the left, move it to where it's pointing left of target, as you do have your tendencies to come in and hit the slices, that face is going to help overrule that, override it. TaylorMade also make a D-type, draw-type driver that will help that. I will let your experiential reps talk through that with you and work on that with you. But they're all the things you need to consider. Understand the loft sleeve. Understand that going towards higher closes the blade. Take it to the range, test it out. Definitely look at tee height. Look at alignment sticks. Put down the physical markers and the objects to stop you from getting in the wrong places. And I guarantee you, those happy hamburger weak slices that none of us like to see will turn into a nice rotational movement, which will give you a draw that starts out to the right and peels back. And you'll be able to turn the body through and use the motion. Until next Tour Truck Tuesday, good luck. I hope you like that tip. I look forward to seeing you next time.